Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Melisas Estavillo and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist here at Biltmore Psychology and Counseling. Welcome to our video blog. For the month of April, we're talking about infertility. So if you guys have fertility questions and want to shoot that over our way, please feel free to leave questions in the comment below, like our video, and subscribe for future content as always. So the second question that we had for this month was, I've been experiencing infertility for years and recently my spouse has told me that he or she wants to give up. I'm not ready to give up. How do we bridge this gap and move forward so that we're both happy? So honestly, I had to sit and think about this question for a bit because this is really, really hard. I think when I have worked with people around infertility, this has been a super common thing to be like, when is enough enough? Like how many thousands of dollars, how many rounds of IVF, how many IUIs are we gonna do before we decide ultimately that we're done? And I think that there's a couple ways for me to tackle this question. One, I think it's super important for people to realize that it takes certain kind of journeys and potentially things not working for people to feel like they're ready to go to the next fertility step. So it might be that someone tries for 2 years before they're willing to do an IUI. And it might be that there's a couple IUI failures before they're willing to take the next step to IVF. And it might be that it's a few rounds of IVF before they're saying, you know, I'm in the good spot to move on to adoption, traditional adoption or embryo adoption or whatever direction. It doesn't have to go in that order, but all that to say is it's common for people to feel like I'm not willing to go to that next step yet, and I have to go through several failures or things that don't work out before I'm ready to go to that next step. And I think that's important for a couple to know, like, what is their line? What is their place where they're starting to struggle? But still, there's going to be people that are saying, I am totally done and you are not done. How do we figure this out? And I think the most important thing that I see is that many couples are able to go through gridlock where they're just so divergent in their opinions and what they're feeling. And they're able to do it and maintain their relationship when they feel like they're on the same team and when they feel like they're connected. So empathy is huge. It's fine for someone to say, like, I get where you're done and I'm not, but I can see where you're tired and I can see where this is hard. And I find that when couples can come together, they honestly come up with really great solutions. Like they figure it out so much at the time, and it's not my job to solve it for them. And my advice is always subpar in comparison to what that brilliant couple is able to do together. And so I find that when the couple's more together and connected, they're able to come to a great resolution that really fits them. So that's the thing, is if you're going through this, finding those places where you're disconnected from your spouse or partner and coming together and empathizing actually might be the most important key to actually solving questions like this. So shoot us over more our way and we'd love to answer it. Thanks again.